mean? A theme and story or series arc. What does theme mean? And I copied the definition down from literary-fiction.com or something like that. A theme is a universal idea, lesson, or message explored throughout a work of literature. Look at the phenomenally impactful Star Trek, the original series, which you should all watch regardless of whether you like sci-fi or not, because there's a message in each of those individual stories. The overriding theme is, hey, we're explorers. We explore the space. And then in each of the stories, there's a different theme. You look at, can a salt monster be bad? Can a salt monster be good? What about history? What's the impact of one person changing history? How does an engineer save the day? Those little things, you look at it, and as you look at it now through the lens of 1960s, you see each of those stories had a severely impactful theme. What if you were split in two, your good side and your bad side? What does that do for your overall psyche? Incredibly impactful looks at a bigger world. So I say theme is the backbone on which everything else rides. Michael Anderle looks at, when he talks about the Arthurian Gambit, he said he gave Bethany Ann, his main character, who has been wildly popular, worth, I think, well over 100,000 books sold in that first book, and the series is well beyond that. It's a phenomenal success. But his success is justice, Coke. She likes drinking Cokes, and so she will fight for that. And I forget what the third one is, but those are justice, and she likes drinking Coke. So that theme carries through, and it provides opportunity for plots and subplots and all kinds of things. That's why I say pick three things to spotlight: honor, justice, and family, for my Terry Henry Walton character, which is a side story for the Arthurian Gambit. Just a huge opportunity for small things. And I worked in there that Terry Henry likes beer. So every now and then you'll see references to beer. He tries to brew his own, which then, of course, you research and say, how do you brew your own if you don't have any hops? Well, hey, there is a way. and it makes for really bad beer, but at least he tried, right? So these are your spotlights. They're the backbone. The story is still moving forward, and the characters move the story, and the characters have that backbone. So theme can be a deeper issue, like something as significant as race. The characters of a certain race, and everybody else is different. I think the Twilight Zone did that really well in the 60s when they showed a patient who was almost psychotic looking at the doctors, and they were all, their faces were different. And she was like, oh my God. And they said, oh, it didn't work. The operation didn't work to fix you. And she takes off the bandages and she looks normal like us. And then all the doctors, it's like, oh, hey, so perceiving what normal is and working that into your story. So it's the deviation from perception of normal to create a new normal or a different normal, a theme that works very, very well and has done so through a number of different books. Look at some of the best books you've ever read, and you'll see that it's that different take on what normal is that you embrace. And these things will help you stay on track. A character's tic, like Terry Henry's love of beer, something like that, or love of Coke, or the something different that they do consistently, and that helps ground your character. So the theme is anything you want it to be. Can you write a complete book on a character just loving Coke? Probably not, but a character who is into justice, no matter what, now you can. And oh, by the way, hey, doing it with a Coke in her hand. different look. Philosophy is huge within books. I always try to include some You see in my post in 20 Books of 50K, I do a lot of Zen Buddhist philosophy, because there's a lot of good thought stuff. Thich Nhat Hanh, his philosophy. There's a lot of good stuff in there that makes you think. And anything that makes a reader think, and especially if they finish the book, they think about it, and they need to come back to it and reread the book, you have won. You have impacted them. You have made a difference in their lives. You've changed their thought process a little bit, and hopefully in a good way. So that's whether it's philosophy, whether it's a tic, whether it's something that it's the backbone. So one of those things, it's hard to put into words, but you'll know it when you see it, and make that theme, keep it consistent, and deliver it to your readers. All right, everybody, have a great day.